Why leg cramps? After 60. Happen at night. Part 1. Have you ever been sleeping peacefully, only to suddenly wake up with a stabbing pain in your leg, as if the muscle was being twisted and squeezed at the same time? For many people over 60, this is not a rare event, it's a nightly struggle. These nighttime leg cramps can feel like a punishment that comes out of nowhere. They disrupt your sleep, leave your muscles sore the next day, and over time, they drain your energy and confidence. But here's the truth. These cramps are not random. They are signals from your body telling you something important is going on. So why do leg cramps happen so often after 60? The first reason is mineral imbalance. Your muscles don't just work on strength and exercise. They rely on tiny minerals to function properly. Magnesium, potassium, and calcium are like the electrical switches that tell your muscles when to tighten and when to relax. When you don't have enough, the signal gets scrambled, and instead of relaxing, the muscle locks up and cramps. After the age of 60, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing these minerals from food. Even if you eat the same meals you did at 40, you might not get the same benefit anymore. That's why so many seniors complain of cramps even when they think they are eating well. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that more than 60% of older adults who experience frequent cramps had significantly lower magnesium levels in their blood. That's not a coincidence. It's a direct link. Magnesium, in particular, is often called the relaxation mineral. Without enough of it, the tiny channels in your muscle cells stay open and the muscle fibers keep firing when they should be resting. That's exactly what creates that sudden knot in your calf at 2 in the morning. Potassium is equally important. It helps regulate the balance of fluids around your muscles. When potassium is low, your nerves misfire, and that can trigger cramping too. And calcium, the mineral we mostly associate with bone health, is just as vital for muscle contractions. Low calcium makes it harder for your muscles to relax once they've tightened. The good news, you can fight back through food. Bananas and avocados are rich in potassium. Leafy greens like spinach or kale are full of magnesium, and dairy or fortified plant milks provide calcium. Even a small daily habit, like eating a banana with breakfast or adding a handful of spinach to your dinner, can help prevent those painful nighttime spasms. And if you want to go one step further, nuts and seeds like almonds or pumpkin seeds are a powerhouse of both magnesium and healthy fats, which also protect your circulation. When you think about it, leg cramps are your body's way of saying, I'm missing something, and more often than not, that something is one of these key minerals. So before reaching for pills or complicated treatments, it's worth asking, are you giving your muscles the basic nutrition they need to relax? Part 2. Now let's move to another major reason leg cramp strikes more often after the age of 60. Dehydration and poor circulation. Most people think they drink enough water, but the truth is that as we get older, our sense of thirst naturally declines. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. And dehydration doesn't just make your mouth dry, it changes the way your muscles and blood vessels work. When your body is short on fluids, your blood becomes thicker and flows more slowly. That means less oxygen reaches your muscles. Without enough oxygen, your muscle fibers fatigue more quickly, and the risk of sudden cramping skyrockets. It's like trying to run a machine without enough oil. Eventually, it locks up. The same thing happens to your calf muscles at 2 in the morning. A study from the University of Iowa found that simply drinking an extra 500 milliliters of water before bedtime reduced the frequency of nighttime cramps by up to 40% in older adults. That's nearly cutting the problem in half just by staying hydrated. But here's the catch. Plain water isn't always enough. When you sweat, or when certain medications flush fluids out of your system, you also lose electrolytes like sodium and potassium. That's why foods like broth, coconut water, or even a light soup at dinner can make such a big difference. They replace both the water and the electrolytes your muscles need. And let's not forget circulation. As we age, our blood vessels lose elasticity, and conditions like high cholesterol or diabetes can further restrict blood flow to the legs. Poor circulation means your muscles don't get the nutrients they need to relax. This is why you may notice cramps after sitting still for too long, or when your legs are cold at night. Improving circulation is key. Gentle daily walks, stretching, or even massaging your calves before bed can boost blood flow and reduce cramping. If you're finding this information helpful, now is the perfect time to hit the subscribe button and share this video with someone you care about. You never know, something as simple as this could save them from a painful, sleepless night. But there's another hidden factor we need to talk about: medications. Many people over 60 take daily prescriptions for blood pressure, heart conditions, or cholesterol. While these medicines are important, they often come with side effects that quietly set the stage for leg cramps. Diuretics, for example, are designed to flush excess fluid from your body, but they also flush out magnesium and potassium. Statins, which lower cholesterol, have been linked to muscle pain and cramps in some people. And even certain blood pressure medications can alter nerve function. None of this means you should stop taking your medication. Far from it. What it does mean is that you need to be aware of the connection. If you notice cramps becoming more frequent after starting a new prescription, it's worth discussing with your doctor. Sometimes the solution is as simple as adjusting the timing of your dose or adding foods that replace the minerals your medicine takes away. Part 3. Let's talk about the final reason why leg cramps become such a stubborn problem after 60. The natural aging of muscles and nerves. As we grow older, our muscles gradually lose mass, a process called sarcopenia. This isn't just about feeling weaker. It changes how your muscles respond at night. With less muscle tissue, the fibers that remain have to work harder, and they fatigue more quickly. That fatigue sets the stage for sudden cramps. At the same time, the nerves that control your muscles also slow down. They don't send signals as clearly or as quickly as they did in your 30s or 40s. This delay can create miscommunication between the brain and the muscles. Instead of telling the muscle to relax, the nerve may keep firing just a little too long. That's when you feel that painful knot gripping your calf in the middle of the night. So what can you do about it? One of the simplest and most effective solutions is stretching before bed. A 2 or 3 minute calf stretch can prime your muscles to relax and keep blood flowing while you sleep. Many seniors who make this a nightly habit report far fewer cramps, and the ones that do happen are shorter and less intense. Gentle yoga or even just pointing and flexing your toes while sitting on the bed can prepare your legs for a calmer night. Another strategy is to build strength gradually. Light resistance, training with bands, or simply standing up from a chair repeatedly can help maintain muscle mass and nerve function. Stronger muscles are less likely to spasm, and active nerves stay better connected. It doesn't take hours in a gym. Just small, consistent movements at home can protect you. And here's an important tip. Don't ignore cramps as just part of aging. They are your body's way of calling for attention. If cramps are happening several nights a week, or if they come with numbness, tingling, or swelling, it's time to talk to your doctor. In some cases, cramps can signal circulation issues or nerve problems that need medical care. So, let's recap. Nighttime leg cramps after 60 are caused by several overlapping factors: mineral imbalances, dehydration, medication side effects, reduced circulation, and the natural aging of muscles and nerves. The good news is that each of these has practical solutions, from improving your diet and hydration to moving more during the day to stretching before bed, and this is only the beginning. In the next video, we'll go even deeper and look at the hidden diet mistakes that secretly make leg cramps worse. You might be surprised to learn that some common foods you eat every day could be contributing to your pain. So don't miss it. Make sure you're subscribed and ready for the next step toward calmer, cramp-free nights after 60.